Hello and welcome to this mini session on full breathing, which is a question that is, of course, often asked by beginners. What is this variety in breathing in yoga? Well, Pranayama, the art of breathing, is infinite. You never finish it. A lot of the more advanced sessions on this channel have some advanced pranayama, such as one that is called I think it's a mudra, prana mudra. It's a very long and powerful meditation exercise using breathing. And today I'm going to tell you some basic steps how to place the awareness in the tummy, in the chest and in the throat, so as to start becoming more of a master of your own breathing. It is often said that stress occurs when muscular tension just keeps there. It's just not going away and it cannot return freely to a natural state of not being stressed. And breathing is something that allows the muscular tension to go away. And in yoga we use that breathing to direct it to the parts of the body that are tensed. But let's start with the basics, which is complete breath. The easiest way to go about it is to lie down, and that will help you get some feelings more easily. So first, lie down and relax. And start placing one hand on the tummy, align the body. Kind of check yourself, see whether you're squint, tilted. See how you feel, how much of the back is on the mat. So placing one hand on the tummy and one hand on the chest. Start deciding that you're going to do abdominal breathing. That means that nothing moves in the chest area. So try and feel what happens in the hand there when you do abdominal breathing. Breathing out, the abdomen gets compressed toward the ground. You can go more and more and more. Take a long out breath. Go more down. Now release, let the tummy come up to its starting position. And do this a few times. Check that nothing is happening in the chest. Check that the chest is not coming up or down. Again, breathe out. In and continue. Good. Now we're going to move on to chest breathing. In this one, the tummy is not being called upon to move, and the throat isn't either. And you might want to place your hands on the ribcage, on the sides of the ribcage, and try and feel that the hands and the ribcage expand to each side, to left and right. So place your fingers so that they touch, to start with, on empty lungs. Now fill in the lungs in the chest area and feel that the fingers come apart. Now this much apart. And breathe out and feel that the chest comes together and that the fingers touch again. Do this a few times. And now we can make the breath use the abdominal part, the chest part, and go all the way up to throat area. And in this way, in yoga, we tend to say, let the collarbones come apart. They do actually, when you breathe in, they come apart a little bit. So, try and breathe in so deeply that you feel the air, or you imagine the air filling up you all the way up to the jaws area. Breathe in fully. And from there, breathe out, starting from the throat area, letting the collarbones come together again. One or two more, placing the awareness in the throat and collarbones area. Good, and now we're going to combine the three for a complete breath. Tummy, chest, throat. Breathe in. Breathe out. It may be that on your out breath you started with the throat, then the chest, then the tummy. It may be that you started with the tummy, the chest and the throat. We're going to try both. Feel the difference. There's no right and wrong. Both are good practices. Breathe in, tummy, chest, collarbones. Breathe out, collarbones. Sink the chest and sink the tummy in. Let the air in. And now we're going to practice the out breath on the reverse, sinking the tummy and then the chest and then the collarbones. Breathe in, tummy, chest, throat, collarbones, and then sink in tummy. Collapse the chest. Let the collarbones come together. This is a very, very basic sort of awareness, and you can use that anytime, and you can play with this at length. So, for example, you can decide to have a short and powerful in-breath on 4 beats, for example, and then have a long out-breath on 8 beats, twice as much. You can decide to have breath retention with full lungs, breath retention with empty lungs, and so on. You can vary indefinitely. So we can do a very simple exercise now, which is a balancing breath, 4, 4, 4. 4 beats. This is kind of a universal one that you can practice anytime. For example, if you're in the traffic jam and you're annoyed, and you can do that and continue. All right, let's start. Full breath on 4 beats. Retention, 4. Out breath on 4. Retention, 4. In, 4. Hold, 4. Out, 4. Hold, 4. Count for yourselves. 1 more. Now let the breath come to its natural rhythm for here and now. And observe how you're feeling in relation to before you started. That's it for just now, nice and short. Practice regularly and play with this. Do your own thing with this. Bye bye for now.